Hello again. Today's little project, I'm going to use some scrap wood that we've got out of the pile. And we all have these everywhere. We never throw anything away, you never know. The bits I'm going to use, these originally would have been off a fence panel. It's really cheap wood, cost nothing. They're 6 inches wide and these happen to be 8 inches long. And the idea is to make some fairy doors with a router. They're quite simple, and you can make these all day long because they sell just as quick. The idea is to throw on a couple of hinges. We made a frame, a little window. The only separate bit will be the door handle, which has just come out of any piece of scrap wood that we've got lying around. So let's get on and make some fairy doors. Right, we've got our general shape of the door forming now. What I'll do next is just skim down these sides to smooth them off. A little bit of off there so the hinge goes in slightly. Same with the frame and across the top. And generally tidy up. And then we'll change the route a bit and we'll start putting some, with a CNC bit, start putting some grooves in this door so it looks more like wood. We'll do that next. Okay, I'll start putting my little grooves in the door just to give it some kind of wood effect. That's just done freely. You can draw your lines on with pencil if you wanted to. And I use these little CNC bits. They're ideal to make a nice point on. And the like so. You all need a little collet to fit on there to make it a 1/4 inch so it fits your router. So I finished putting the last couple of grooves in. And then we'll start sanding it down, shaping it up a bit, taking some bits out the side just to make it a bit more look like wood. And then we'll make the handle and then we'll put it all together and stain it. So I'll finish this door off now. Right, we're going to make the handle now. That's just a case of simply cutting a piece off the same bit of wood. And then we're going to use the Dremel sander just to make it a bit of shape on it. So we'll do that next. Right, before we put the little handle on, we're going to put some dark mahogany around the frame. I'm going to do the hinges the same colour, just so it looks like rusty steel. And around the little window there. And then we'll throw some linseed oil on. Now if that don't work, I'm tempted to go over the door with some pine lighter. Just give it a bit of colour, but normally the linseed will do fine. So we'll start painting this one now. Okay, that's the stain all done now. I'll throw my linseed oil on, Danish oil, whatever you got lying around. If that don't work, we'll throw some other kind of stain on. We're just having a little play about it, end of the day, nothing too serious. So I'll put the linseed oil on now. Right, we've got our linseed oil on, that's all finished with now. What we'll do, we just let that dry, and then we'll put on the handle. If you notice, I've just drilled a couple of holes there. The only reason I do that I like to attach these with real nails, just so you get the head of the nail showing. It just gives it a bit more character. And if I don't pre-drill these, I put nails in before and it just split the wood. So obviously that will go on there at the end. We'll find a couple of nails to put in, and I also like to put nails across the hinges there, just to give it more, makes it look a bit more real. Okay, I've put my handle on, put a couple of little pin nails down the hinges, make it look a bit different. That's nicely secure now. So yeah, that's it. Little afternoon's project. One little fairy door. Let's go and pop it in the garden.